This big right-handed power hitter to pull. That ball is blasted into center. Matos still going back, leaps and makes the catch. Hits the ground. Hopefully he's okay. He's hurting though. And Yaz signals to the dugout. And Dave Gresham, the trainer's going to
swing. There's a high drive into deep right field. Going back, Tatis at the warning track, at the wall. Goodbye.
Deep to right field, ranging back Tatis all the way to the wall.
Get into the gap. Is anybody there? No. There it comes. And the throw. Not in time. And this one is over.
What is up, everyone? Giants fans, welcome to the post-game show. In the San Francisco Giants win a game against the Los Angeles Dodgers for the first time in 2024. 4-1, the final today, with Logan Webb showing what he can do out there against this spectacular Dodgers lineup that has given us so much trouble. But today, Logan Webb gets the win. Camilo Doval gets the save. And it is the Luis Matos show. You saw that great catch. Also some a key hit today as well. Luis Matos was amazing. And a home run from Mike Yastrzemski today. And Curt Casali. Oh, I was going to play my old intro as a tribute to Curt Casali. Let's see. I think it's a Curt Casali home run in that intro. Let me see. Actually, he was here in 2022. I have to go way back. I had to dig. That was the 2023 intro. I was going to play the 2022 intro because it actually has a Curt Casali home run in that intro. And then after Curt Casali left, people were like, bro, Curt Casali's gone. Why are you still playing that intro? Curt Casali's back. The intro is relevant again. Well, I'm sure there's some other home runs by players that aren't here anymore. What's going on, AM Echo Sky? What's going on, Daniel Berry Sports Highlights? Eric, what's going on? This dude, now you're just messing with me at this point. Why are you acting like the Giants couldn't win today? Dude, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? No, I think I fixed the camera. At least it looks a little bit better, I hope, than it did yesterday. I guess for some reason on StreamYard, they have options of like 1080p, 480, and usually I have it on a certain setting, and that setting it changed. It took me a long time to figure out what was going on. But yeah, I think that we're looking a little bit better today. Hopefully, from my end, it looks better anyway. Doval and yes, we got the $9.99 super chat. The streak goes on for the W as in Web Hum, baby. Thank you so much, Corona Accounting Solutions, because that's what we do. It's what you do. Breaking Bad, right? I don't know if you remember that scene. It's what you do. And Walter said, oh, it's what you do. So, yes, that is what we do. The Giants get the win. Trade Blake Snell snacks. Blake Snell will be on rehab. I'm going to try to get some footage of Blake Snell in Sacramento. I mean, I'm sure the game will be streamed and everything. There'll be plenty of footage, but we're going to get some exclusive for Hum Baby Baseball. What's going on, Dave? Auburn fans, it's your boy, Webby. Thank you guys so much, everyone, for being here. What a freaking game. The Giants, I mean, this was really, close to a must-win game as you can have in May. You get swept by the Dodgers in Los Angeles, and you get swept by the Dodgers in San Francisco. It's like, okay, this team ain't it. This team ain't it if we can't win a freaking game. It's one thing to, lose a game or two, but getting swept over and over and over just cannot happen. We got the great, the one and only Robert Rothberg. We finally made a statement. It's your boy PK Man OG hates Snell. Hating Snell. What's going on, Tommy? So let's break this one down. Giants did win today, 4-1, and a big shout out again to for both Logan Webb and Luis Matos. Luis Matos has been just, looking just really impressive since he's got called up, not only offensively, but defensively as well. So cool to see these youngsters coming up and making a difference. Ramos got another hit in RBI today. Matos with a hit and an RBI. Tyro got a hit today and scored a run. Mike Yastrzemski, of course, he's starting to get hot. He's starting to heat up here, but he'll have a bad game. Go like 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts, but he's at least bouncing back now. So that's why Yaz is still here. I think if Yaz was still hitting 090, I don't think he'd be here. They'd either send him to Sacramento or they'd DFA him because, like, you have to show something, and he knows that, and Yaz is starting to come around. Blake Sable got it. Blake Sable's hitting 357, y'all. A regular Tony Gwynn, a regular Ted Williams right here with Blake Sable. I guess Ted Williams because he's a lefty, right? Blake Sable, the next Ted Williams. Although I say that, and I wonder genuinely, to change the topic, if someone like Blake Sable, what do you guys think? If you put him in a time machine, you send him back to the 40s, and he played every day against the pitching of the 1940s, I wonder if he would be a Ted Williams back then. I wonder if he would hit like 400 and he would just rake because he's so used to modern day pitchings. And we have a massive, I see some magenta. Randy, awesomely awesome. Oh my gosh, $49.99. I am in awe of you. Thank you. And another one from a Corona Accounting Solution, $9.99. Oh my gosh, this is the team we should be. This is the team we thought we were. We are who we thought they were. We are who we thought we were. We are who we thought we were. Yes. And for all you members, I do have some new emojis. You might have to reload. Thank you again, Randy and Jason. It's insane. I can't even. I mean, if it was up to me, the rest of the stream, I would talk about Randy Runolfson and Corona Accounting Solutions nonstop. But we can't do that. But that's what I feel like doing. Thank you guys, and as well as all of you guys, and Eric as well. Eric with the 10 more wins. 10 more wins. Still hope we're going to make it to 100. If we make 100 wins, I might send you 100. I don't even think that's possible, but holy cow, the Rockies are making a run. They are hot. We're about to take them on. And thank you so much, Eric. I'm trying to keep up. The super chats are coming in. Finally, 20 wins. Michael Roeder. Let's break this game down. This game started actually rough. Webb loaded the bases in the first inning, and it's like, I was really worried in the first inning. Mookie Betts got a base hit. Ohtani walked, and Will Smith was hit by a pitch. And it's like, I look like Webb might be a little off today. And then, boom, a strikeout, a line out, and we somehow, some way escaped. Then in the second, it started to happen again. And it was like, what's going on? But again, we got out of the inning. So the Dodgers were getting base runners, but they were not cashing in. The Giants, bottom of the third inning, Curt Casali. Never thought I'd say that again. Curt Casali with a base hit for the Giants in his first at bat back in the orange and black. And, obviously we would never have him if it wasn't for injuries and the fact that they transferred Murphy to the 60-day IL. Feel bad for him. And as well as the loss of the temporary loss of Patrick Bailey. And then you brought up Jackson Reeds, and Jackson Reeds hit a home run, but then he looked like he was just overmatched. And the Giants had no choice but to make a move and get a experienced major league catcher. I really feel terrible for Jackson Reeds to get promoted and have a chance. And then it just didn't quite impress. And other than that one home run, so they had to send him back to AAA. But still, that's why Curt Casali's here. Giants are a little shorthanded on catchers. Casali with the base hit, and Mike Yastrzemski. I tried to download the video, and something was going on with the computer. But let's see if we can, sorry about that. Let's see if we can. Oh, great! I'm watching a Ohtani ad. We're gonna see if we can go ahead and watch the home run anyway. Here it is right here. I'm gonna try to make a big screen right here. This is Mike Yastrzemski with the big fly.
Yaz with a high drive. Right field. It is
Out of here.
4 on the year.
We'll leave Mike right there. So interesting. That ball hits the metal tin, the tin green kind of whatever you call that there, right in over the right field wall at the arcade, and a home run. It reminds me of a home run that Brandon Crawford, I should have been a home run he hit back in 2015. I'm still pissed about that. That went to the same place. It went up on that green tin. But a fan happened to reach down and kind of interfere with it, but he really didn't interfere with it because it was clearly a home run. It was onto the green tin. And anyway, the other team asked for a replay review. The umpires got it right. They knew it was a home run. They asked for a replay review, and the dumbass umpires in New York actually overturned a correct call, and the Giants got screwed on that Brandon Crawford home run. So if I was a Dodger, if I was Dave Roberts, I would have been review, please. Because the retard, or excuse me, that's politically incorrect. The dumbass umpires over in New York might have overturned it because they don't know the rules. So a big bomb right there for Mike Yastrzemski. Wasn't that 27? Was it 27? What did I say? 15? You very well could be right, Eric. I get my years all mixed up. Oh, the tin facade. Excuse me. Take that mustache. Yaz, not cool. Just terrible. Just absolutely terrible. Bro, don't ever feel sorry for Murphy. That bingo card hitting mother effer needs to be DFA'd. Yeah, I mean, I still feel bad for a guy's a human being and he's a Major League Baseball player and he's struggling. He's trying to get back on track, get injured, and you're on the 60-day IL. Feel bad for him, but certainly I understand where you're coming from as well. So a big bomb right there from the great Mike Yastrzemski put the Giants on top 2-1. And they weren't done yet. Bottom of the 6th inning, while Webb is rolling, getting it done, taking care of business. And eventually Sean Jelly came in, and Eric Miller and Tyler Rogers, and of course Doval. And they weren't all perfect. Tyler Rogers a little shaky, but you know what? We got a W. We're taking a W. But anyway, bottom of the 6th inning, and it was first Elliot Ramos with a double, and I'm getting confused here. First, it was Tyro Estrada with a base hit, and it was Ramos who doubled him in that 6th inning and made it 3-0. Matos did not get a hit that inning. That made it 3-0. Dodgers scored 1 in the 8th off of Rogers. Freddie Freeman got a base hit. Let me go ahead and do a rant here. I get that like players are cool, like you let the kids play and they have their little celebrations, their little I don't even want to get into how I feel about some of these celebrations. They look really cringe. I'll just put it that way. But used to be only when it was a big double or a big hit, a couple of RBIs, then you do your thing. Now it's just like bases empty, single, and you got Freddie Freeman doing it. What is that? It's a single, my man. You've got like 2,000 of them. Why are you dancing? Can someone answer me that? Am I wrong to be a little bit annoyed by that? Like, I get it if it's an RBI double, a big hit. Yeah, you guys have your thing. You do it, and the dugout does it. But do we have to do it with every hit? A bases empty single? A bases empty single, and you're doing the dance? Am I tripping? My gosh. And now college and high school players, they got full out routines. I'm trying to let the kids play. I know I'm on the older side. But damn, a single Freddie Freeman? Freddie Freeman would have never dreamed of doing that when he came up back in the day, but I guess he has to play the game. And like everyone does it. I couldn't see myself doing it. Of course, I mean, if I was playing today, if I went and tried out for a team, I made a team and said, hey, every time we get on base, we're going to do this. I'm going to be like, you can do that. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. Back to the game. So the Dodgers do get a hit on a Freddie Freeman ground ball base hit that he felt he needed to do a little dance on. Will Smith followed with a hit, and Max Muncy had a sac fly. Dodgers on the board 3-1. But in the bottom of the 8th inning, you know the Giants were going to get that ball right back. Wade Jr., who is one of the best in the game at getting on base, walks, and a pass ball sends him to second. And then Luis Matos with the RBI base hit, making it 4-1. And that's your recap. That's how the game ended. It's the old days. Those guys would get drilled. 199. Yes, I hate that crap dancing. And you know, Randy, I haven't said anything about it because I get it. And on a big double, tying up the game, yeah, I don't so much mind it. But like every single time a guy reaches base, a single, Freddie Freeman has I don't know how many he has. He's got to be close to 2,000 hits in his career. 2,161 hits. And you're doing a dance when you get a single, my man? Steve Chauser says, hear me out. He's been playing for a long time. He's getting on the older side of things, so he has to enjoy every hit that comes to him. Enjoy it while he can before he ages out. Happy to still produce. I guess so. I just got to put my take on it. I think it's a little bit cringe. I keep on starting to say something politically incorrect. I'll just say it's very cringe. I remember Steve Lyons accidentally pulled his pants down. Speaking of politically incorrect, pulling down your pants in the middle of the game, but it was an accident. He was embarrassed about that. He was trying to get the dirt off, and his pants kind of came down, and he just kind of forgot where he was for a second. And then he pulled them up like, oh my God. He did have his underwear or whatever on, his shorts on. So it wasn't like nothing. Then pull down everything, luckily. Otherwise, he probably would be in jail. Agreed, Eric. Eric Dack and the Bay coaches would say, act like you've been there. Yeah. I really don't. I can't deal with it. I can't deal with it. And when I'm going to these college games and high school games, it's even worse. It's even worse. They're getting our hands on the ground and doing somersaults and doing, one dude was doing the dance, and the dude tagged him out because his foot was off second base. I shit you not. One dude was doing the dance and the guy tagged him because his foot came off the base because he was doing the dance. Yeah, he was wearing long underwear. I remember that. I was in the 80s, 86, 87. I remember that. Oh man, Mad Bum, that's why he's retired. Mad Bum was like, I'm not even coming back. And I'm like, not like total old school, but like, good Lord. Like, oh yeah, bananas game. It's all, there's no rules. It's not even baseball. It's banana ball. And if you're in the Savannah Bananas, I don't mind it whatsoever because they're doing they're pure entertainment. It's like the Harlem Globetrotters of baseball. So I think it's a really fun thing. I don't mind what the Savannah. Some people hate the Savannah Bananas. Like it's a insult to the game I love. I'm like, no, it's not. That's not. They're not playing baseball. They're playing their version of baseball. It's just for pure entertainment. If anything, it might bring more fans back to baseball. But I still think that in real Major League Baseball, no. Dance is too much. It's shocking to me every time I see a Dodger players do the dance. Remember Dallas Braden? Yes, yelled at A-Rod who crossed the mound. I remember that. I think that's a little weak. I mean, I get it. They're running right over the mound and kicking it all the dirt. And but if they just happen to like their foot happens to hit the edge of the mound, like who cares, honestly? But it is something like don't touch the mound. That's their domain. I mean, like, okay, well, don't touch the outfield. I don't want to see a foot on the outfield grass if I'm an outfielder. That's my domain. Oh no, that doesn't count. Oh, okay. Yes, Mad Bum was fairy about that stuff though, but he was on the other side of the spectrum. He would cry for giving up a home or just be better, don't celebrate strikeout. Mad Bum was a little extreme. I remember he got pissed because a guy swung really hard and hit a foul ball. Maybe he showed a little frustration because he missed it. And he was like, I don't know what Mad Bum was actually mad about, but I think that there was a foul ball. I'm getting way off track, but we'll get back to the game. But I do remember he got pissed off because a dude swung, maybe because he swung too hard. He didn't like that. Mad Bum is definitely, he needs to go play on the Bananas. Speaking of the Savannah Bananas, and I'm all about it. Entertaining us, and it gives guys a chance to play. A lot of good college players who didn't make it to the pros go play. Well, I think the Savannah Bananas technically probably, I don't know. I don't know. I guess I don't know if it's pros or not, if they get paid or not. I think they must, because it's kind of changed. It used to be a summer ball team, and now it's kind of their own business. They're all like touring the country. Huge win for the Giants. Huge plays of the game. Luis Matos, home run robbery. Mike Yastrzemski, 2-run bomb. And bienvenidos. Welcome back, Curt Casali. First at bat with a base hit. Yeah, I've never seen Mad Bum have fun in a game. Part of his charm wouldn't fit in the Bananas vibe. You're absolutely correct. But he is the man. I'm a huge Mad Bum. You gotta love Mad Bum. We wouldn't have 3 rings without him. We would not have 3 rings without him. Yaz with a big day. Estrada, like almost the whole lineup. Chapman continues to struggle. 0 for 3. He's hitting 206. An OPS under 600 is pretty bad for Matt Chapman. We got his defense and everything, and he's here. He ain't going anywhere. So that's one of those things when you sign a big name or even a medium-sized name free agent, someone like Matt Chapman, who's won Gold Gloves, who's hit over 30 home runs in a season, who kind of has some star power to his name, and you give him a big contract. What was his contract? $54 million, 3-year deal. Once that contract was signed and official, and Matt Chapman was here, he is going to be in the lineup for better or for worse for the next 3 years. And it does kind of give you, it kind of puts little chains on you as a team, as an organization. What are they going to do? They're not going to DFA him because they got to pay him anyway, $54 million. They can't send him to the minor leagues because he's played too long, and there's obviously no options or anything like that. They're not going to bench him because he's a valuable roster spot. So he's going to play, and we just have to hope he starts to produce a little better. Not that he's been terrible. He's had some key hits. He's got a grand slam. He's had some great defensive plays. You can't have fun while playing baseball. Why even play sports? And if you can't take an opponent celebrating, doing well against you, you don't belong playing competitive sports. I don't disagree with that. And I don't even mind I don't really mind the celebrations at second base. I think the Dodgers typically have one of the more cringe ones. Most teams will do something. Giants have done it too. I can't remember the signals they've had. Or did they have one this year? I haven't really noticed if they do. I remember they had one. Some kind of finger thing. I remember back when Joe Panic was here, like 2016, they were doing something really, had some weird signal. Anyway, it doesn't bother me, but they only did it on big plays. They didn't do it every time they got a base hit. I just think that's too much. Like every time you get a base hit, I don't know. That's just me. You should probably update the title of the stream. Curt Casali signed with the Giants. He did sign with the Giants. That's not really the main point of the stream, but I'll see if I can do that. But I will. I didn't even really say anything about how they got him. They got him because he was on a minor league deal with the Cubs. He was playing in AAA with the Iowa Cubs, and he was hitting well. He's hitting well over 300. He was raking. He was tearing it up. But the Cubs hadn't promoted him. He had an opt-out in his contract that if another MLB team was going to give him a chance in the big leagues, he could opt out unless the Cubs were going to immediately offer him a chance, and they didn't, which they probably should have. So the Cubs didn't want to promote him, so the Giants got him, and that's how that worked. Giants pitcher had 4 walks, 10 strikeouts, 0 errors, a great victory. Jesus F. Hernandez. Welcome. Thank you. I appreciate it. The salute. Oh, yeah, the salute. Dude, I mean, it's all good. It's all fun. Like I said, I'm not trying to take away no one's fun. I just think a single with nobody on base, it's a little much for me, because that should just be it's just a single with nobody on base. You're not even, what are we doing? That's cool and everything, but it just kind of throw me off this series. I have, it's not like every team does it, but the Dodgers do it every time they reach base. But hey, I'm a Giants fan, of course. I mean, if the Giants were doing it, I'd say the same thing. I don't think the Giants are doing it with a single and nobody on base. Fiona Love, Giants salute the bench all day. Thank you for being here. I do appreciate everyone's support. It's absolutely amazing. And I just can't believe how many people show up. We have 59 people in the chat, and we just hit. Is there a $9.99 super chat? Yes, there is. Haley Katz. Today was a tough day. Sorry to hear that, but I'm so happy to celebrate this win with you all tonight. Thank you for bringing this community together. Go Gigantes! Haley Katz. Thank you so much for that $9.99. I'll never forget it. Thank you so much. It means a lot. I'll never forget Haley Katz and any of you who support the channel, who've been here for so long, for years. Some of you since the very beginning. Bob Granelli, I want to say since 2020. Bob Granelli. Correct me if I'm wrong. Bob Granelli's been around for a minute. What about Monsters rubbing the home run? I don't know about that. But thank you so much, Haley Katz, for that support. It is absolutely appreciated. I can't say enough about it. Giants, yeah, I'm not done with the Dodgers at all. There's more series coming up, and this series against the Rockies is actually important for more reason than one. Of course, it's important to win games against a team that you would think is not that good. Although I say that, and the Rockies have been playing good baseball. And at the moment, they are in last place, but they have won 7 of their last 10, and they're on a 7-game winning streak. It has happened before. They're on an absolute winning streak. If they sweep the Giants, I hate to think about it, that would make it a 10-game winning streak, and they would be within a couple games of the Giants. We can't let that happen. You know, if the Giants can't sweep, you have to win the series. I mean, you really want to win this series against the Rockies. Also, shout out to the Oakland A's. They're in third place right here, but they're starting to slump. They're on a 4-game losing streak. I was really rooting hard for the A's. I have this low-key kind of hope that, because everyone's talking about that last game in Oakland, and the tickets are selling out. If you want to go to that game, there's only a very limited amount of seats left for the supposed last game at the Coliseum. But I'm low key hoping the A's were to like slip into a wild card and shock everyone. Be like, that ain't the last game, and actually have some playoff games at the Coliseum. I know people are like, dude, you're dreaming, no chance. But for a minute there, I was like, maybe there is a chance. But now they're kind of struggling again. Kayla, what's going on? Jim, Eric, how much more do you need to do this full time? We want you here. Right now we're holding our own. Like I just, I think that we're making it full time. In the off season, obviously I don't do the streams, so we're not getting the super chat support as much. We do some streams, and I have to rely on videos, and they did really good during the off season, but they've slowed down. My views have slowed down. Like my last documentary, it still did okay. I think I got like 10,000 views, but I used to get 100,000, plus. And so we're kind of treading water right here, but I'm making it. And that's thanks to y'all amazing support. We ain't no Mr. Beast up in here. We ain't buying no fancy cars. We ain't buying no fancy houses. We're living very, very low budget, but we're making it. We are making it. So as of now, you're doing everything you have to do. You guys are doing everything you have to do, more than you have to do. In fact, because of your support, we got a new computer coming this month, a new PC that's going to bump things up. We're going to get a new lighting. The setup will be similar. And I'm also going to get a new setup for some of my other channels, like Eric's House, where I do movie reviews. I'm going to get a new setup for that. And I'm thinking of starting up, which I haven't even been uploading over there. And I'm also thinking of starting a couple other channels, and which I barely have time to do. So I have to think about how I'm going to do that. But yeah, I've done some Twitch streams as well, and we're going to get back up on that as well. But Giants take it today with the big win. Hope that everyone is feeling good. I heard about that. I know they're getting a new WNBA team, so we'll see how they look there. I don't know when I haven't looked into that, when they're actually going to make their debut or anything, but always cool to get more professional sports franchises in the Bay Area, especially because one is about to leave the Bay Area in the Oakland A's. But I'm not gonna lie, like I don't watch a lot of NBA, and I definitely don't watch a lot of WNBA. But if we get a more professional sports teams, that's more opportunities to watch it. So definitely cool news right there. Immaculate Grid. The Twitch is still there. I just kind of stopped gaming. I sold my PS4 because we were having hard times. I had to sell my PS4. And right now all I got is PS3. But I need to maybe get one again. What are we talking about? Immaculate Grid. Well, we're all 35 minutes, so we can do that. Immaculate Grid. I was looking at the standings. I was just going to say, like, key to win this series. And the Diamondbacks are only 2.5, and the Padres are only 2.5 ahead of the Giants. With a good 10-game run, Giants could easily jump into second place. Dodgers are the Dodgers. They're going to be tough to catch. I'm not eliminating the possibility, but right now, a wild card is really the most realistic thing we're looking at, but it's so early in the season. I'm just saying, just at least jump into second place and get into a wild card spot. Giants are 1.5 games out of a potential wild card right now. It's early to talk playoffs, but I'm talking playoffs anyway. And the A's are 5.5 back in the division, 6.5 back. They have a tougher, a tougher run, 19-26. At least we're better. We're 1 game better than the A's right now. If the A's made the playoffs, that would be, what a story that would be. They're actually doing better than the Astros this year. Better than the Astros and Angels, and they're in third place. Better than what we can say right now. So it's been an exciting season. The New York Yankees are dominating. They are hot as can be, 8-2. Obviously, a very much stacked team. Baltimore is also playing great, as I predicted. I had the Baltimore Orioles make it to the World Series this year. Cleveland Guardians are playing great. Royals are surprising. I knew they had a strong offseason, but the Royals, and beating the Royals. So yeah. Mariners, Rangers are finally picking it back up. Some exciting things going on, but no one else better this year than the Philadelphia Phillies, and we helped them out. And they've continued to play great baseball. So it's exciting stuff going on. Jordan Hicks is definitely good. Yeah, just a game and a half. We got it. Let's do now what I said we would do. The Immaculate Grid. Tigers, Red Sox. Excuse me. Tigers, Pirates. Tigers, Twins. I don't got a clue. I ain't got a clue. We can do 10-plus season win. Roger Clemens is going to win that one easily. Can we put someone? What's the guy's name? What's his name? The guy that he's on the Tigers now. Rodriguez. Eduardo. Is it not Eduardo? So many Rodriguez's have played. Is that Eduardo Rodriguez? Is that his name? No, I'm tripping. Eduardo Rodriguez was on the Red Sox, right? Is that the pitcher who was on the Red Sox? Won like 18, 19 games a few years back. John Lester's an option. I was gonna say the guy that he turned down a trade. He refused a trade to the Dodgers. Wasn't that Eduardo Rodriguez? Refused a trade to the Dodgers. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong on that. Rick Porcello, Tiger Red Sox. That's a good one. Rick Porcello was a freaking machine out of when he was a young prospect, and he turned out to have a really solid career. Really good pitcher. I don't think he's quite Hall of Fame. My chat disappeared. My chat seemed to disappear. Oh, there it goes. Bye, baby. Oh, yeah, we'll play it. I apologize. I forgot. Sorry about that. JD Martinez, that's Austin Jackson. Tigers and Pirates. Austin Jackson, outfielder. I know he's on the Tigers. JD Martinez. We already got Rick Porcello. Yeah. Well, I'm going to go ahead and the only thing that confused me, has he not played this year? He's hurt or something. Yeah, Eduardo Rodriguez was right. 0.5% going for that rarity score. I wanted to put Eduardo Rodriguez. Jack Morris. We have to put Jack Morris for the Twins and the Tigers. He was a Tiger for many years, went to the Twins in that 91 World Series, and then he went to the Blue Jays that had a great World Series. This dude is one of the best World Series pitchers of all time and definitely deserves his plaque in Cooperstown. Jack Morris. 21%. Yeah, not a great rarity score, but who cares? We're going to nail it. Tigers, Pirates. Tigers, Pirates. Who do we got here? We need some help up in here. Oh, Kurt Gibson. Wait, Kurt Gibson? Kurt Gibson. Played on the Pirates? He played on the Pirates at the end of his career? I remember him on the Pirates. Right? So I can vaguely on the but not sure. 6+ WAR season. Dang, a 6+ WAR season. According to who though? I got one for you. I got one for you right here. This is going to be like a 0 rarity score if it's right. Dick Groat. He won the MVP with the Pirates in 1960 for the best rarity score of all time. Dick Groat. Bam! 0.8%. Not the best rarity score. Actually, I thought it was going to be better than that. Man, people are actually putting him. That's pretty good. Salvation Army. We are slowly building for the future. Go Giants. Yes. Oh, it was his last season. Okay, we'll put it. Who was it? Kurt Gibson. Kirky Gip. Got it. 6%. 6%. You're right about that. 6+ WAR season. Should we just put Roger Clemens and be done with it? If he didn't have a 6+ WAR season, something's wrong, right? Thank you. I was gonna say, dude, if that was wrong, we're about to just go ahead and close shop. Yep. Same Kurt Gibson as the Dodger one. That's the one. You got it. Josh Harrison. We got all those. We need a 6+ WAR for the Twins. 6+ WAR. What do you think? Kirby Puckett? Tony Oliva. If it was me, I would have guessed Kirby Puckett, but Tony Oliva sounds right. You got it. 3%. Pirate 10+ win season. Twins 10+ win season. What about Doc Ellis? Doc Ellis, give it to me. Baseball historian. Baseball historian right here with the old school. Man, let me get here some of that old school. Twins, 10-plus win season. Alan Anderson. Alan Anderson for the rarity score. Wow. 0.3%. Good job on the rarity score right there for Alan Anderson. Johan Santana would have been a good one as well. That's what very nice job. We got the immaculate grid today. Team effort today. I got a few of those here. Although that Dick Grote and Doc Ellis were not. I didn't know. I don't have guys' wars memorized. Even Roger Clemens, I was a little nervous. 10-plus win season. Like I remember Eduardo Rodriguez won like 19 games one year for the Red Sox. And I know Doc Ellis was like one of their best Pirates' best pitchers in the 70s. So I'm like, surely he won 10 games. And Dick Grote won an MVP with the Pirates. So I'm surely he had a 6-plus WAR. But yeah. Thank you guys. Don't have a pick today. I don't know what I did with it. Can't keep track of them. All right, here we go. When the Giants come to town, it's bye-bye, baby. Every time the chips are down, it's bye-bye, baby. History's in the making at Oracle Park. Cheer for the bad, light the spark. If you're a fan of Giants baseball, sing bye-bye, baby. If you want to be in first place, sing bye-bye, baby. Listen to the broadcast on KNBR. We'll see who we are. We're the San Francisco Giants, and it's bye-bye, baby. We're the San Francisco Giants, and it's bye-bye, baby. Yes, indeed. Oh, yeah, I heard about that. Doc Ellis used to be on some stuff. Doc Ellis, rest in peace. He passed away a few years ago. I want to get it wrong. 2008. So it's been longer than I thought. 2008. But he was a man. Doc Ellis was a great pitcher. And yeah, through that famous no-hitter, infamous no-hitter on the LSD. And yeah, he was on those drugs, man. He was on that stuff. What was that? Fleetwood Mac. I like them. The only song I can play, like right now, like on the spot, is one called "Go Your Own Way" on the Forrest Gump soundtrack. That's not where I first heard it, but that's where I really became to love this song. I used to wear out the Forrest Gump soundtrack. In you, is it the right thing to do? How can I ever change things that I felt? If I could give you my word, how can I if you won't take it from me? Go your own way. Go your own way. I haven't practiced that one in a while, but I made it through the best I can. Yeah, 30 years old since Forrest Gump. Yeah. Name any of those songs on that soundtrack, and I'm on top of it. Yeah, that was a great soundtrack. The Forrest Gump soundtrack. That's where I learned a lot of songs I didn't know, and it's got Hound Dog. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. Rebel Rouser. I don't know why, but I do. Walk Right In. Land of a Thousand Dances. Blowing in the Wind. Fortunate Son, of course. Can't Help Myself. Sugar Pie, Honey Bunch. You know that I love you. Respect, of course. Sloop John B. California Dreamin', one of my favorite. For What It's Worth is an awesome song. This just goes. Can't remember how that one goes. That was a good one here, Buffalo Springfield. But yeah. Then disc 2, even more stuff. Sweet Home Alabama. How's that going? Sweet Home Alabama, carry me home to see my kid. Yep. Great soundtrack. On the Road Again, of course, Willie Nelson. And that's, speaking of that, we're going on the road again because I'm out. And that's what we're going to talk about right here. So you guys have a great day. Back again against the Rockies. And let's take care of business. Hey, Dodgers are tough. Batting 1,000 in my book. I need to learn some of their songs, though. I got to get their catalog a little better. So definitely. But thank you guys so much. I appreciate it here. On the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again. I find love is making music with my friends. I can't wait to get on the road again. On the road again. Going places that I've never been. Seeing things that I may never see again. I can't wait to get on the road again. On the road again. Like a band of gypsies, we go down the highway. Best of friends, insisting that the world keep turning our way. And our way is on the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again. Life I love is making music with my friends. I can't wait to get on the road again. I can't wait to get on the road again. Have a wonderful day. Yes, that was the same kid. Thank you. Needed the win, had to get the win, and got the win. Thank you, and have a wonderful day. Was Neil Young with Buffalo Springfield on that song? I don't know. That's a good question, but I think so. But either way, it's time to get on the road again, y'all. See you tomorrow. Let's go Giants. Thank you for the super chats. One last shout out. Everyone, I do appreciate all the support. Everyone who comes to the streams. If you're here, I appreciate it so much. But Randy Runolfson, $49.99. Oh my gosh. And Corona Accounting Solutions has been, there's a $9.99. There's a second $9.99. Also thank Eric right there. Thank you so much. Randy again. Randy, you're amazing. Haley Katz coming through, and longtime supporter of the Salvation Army Rancho Cordova Corps. I wish I could I put it into words how much it means to me. You guys are amazing. We're going to talk to you tomorrow. I'm out.
Swing, and there's a high drive into deep right field. Going back, Tatis at the warning track.